You know, I'd hate to think that presidents of the United States ever make major decisions just for spite, but I think that's exactly what's behind President Obama's expected veto of the Keystone XL pipeline. He's angry at the Republicans because they're gumming up the works for him on his immigration executive order attempt. They're tying it up in the courts. He's got a Republican-controlled Congress, Senate and Republicans. And he can't get anything done he wants to get done to finish off his left-wing agenda in his final 2 years in office. The Keystone XL pipeline's been on the books for the last 6 years. All kinds of studies have been shown that it really is not an environmental threat at all. This oil is coming out of the tar sands of Canada, and it's either going to be railroaded, or it's going to be trucked, or it's going to be piped all the way down to the refineries here. It's going to be burned. It's going to be used. If it pollutes the atmosphere, so be it. It's going to happen. The president said, I'm vetoing this because of my environmental concerns. I'm vetoing this because the executive branch, not the legislative branch, ought to be green-lighting pipelines. But when 65% of the American people polled, the vast majority of Republicans and even slim majorities of Democrats and independents say, we want the Keystone XL pipeline. We want it for energy independence. And we want it for all the tens of thousands of good-paying jobs that will be created to create and maintain and run the pipeline. When 65% of the American people want that, and a president vetoes the legislation that will make it happen, it's pure political spite. And you know the president was hiding from his decision because he knew how unpopular it was. He never went out in front of the microphones and the cameras, and he's always looking for a camera and a microphone. He issued a brief written statement and vetoed the measure and sent it back to Congress, and they're still short of votes in order to override it, but I hope they override it, and I hope they ram it right back down the president's throat. We'll watch and we'll see. That's what I think. What do you think? Hey, join me for the next edition of Bud Hedinger Live Thursday morning from 6 until 9 right here on News Radio 102.5 WFLA FM and AM 540. See you then.